In the heart of Southport today, the town stood still to honor the memory of a bright, joyful little girl. The streets were lined with pink ribbons and heartfelt tributes as family, friends, and an entire community came together to say their final goodbyes to 7-year-old Elsie Dot Stancombe. Her story touched countless lives, and today, we remember her for the light she brought to the world, even in her too short life. Hundreds of mourners gathered as Elsie's tiny coffin was carried through the streets in a horse-drawn carriage, led by horses adorned with rainbows. Her parents, Jenny and David, walked behind, alongside her younger sister Rosie, as they followed the procession to St. John's Church in Birkdale, where Elsie was baptized. The family had asked for a vibrant display of colors, asking mourners not to wear black. In response, those in attendance wore bright clothing and tied pink ribbons along the procession route, a symbol of the joy Elsie brought into their lives. Inside the church, where every seat was filled, Elsie's loved ones celebrated her life. Her coffin, wrapped in a light, multicolored shroud, was carried by pallbearers who wore Taylor Swift bracelets, a nod to one of Elsie's favorite artists. As her coffin was placed in the church, the sound of Love Story by Taylor Swift filled the air, sung by a lone, trembling voice. During the service, family and friends spoke of Elsie's vibrant spirit. Her teachers described her as a girl who made everyone laugh, with the prettiest socks and a love for sparkly nail varnish. She was a cheerleader in every sense, lifting spirits, bringing smiles, and always being a friend to those around her. Her parents shared touching tributes, recalling how Elsie adored being a big sister to Rosie. They spoke of her endless curiosity, kindness, and determination. Her family remembered her as an extraordinary little girl, wise beyond her years, with an emotional intelligence that touched the hearts of everyone she met. As the service continued, Chris Green, Deputy Chief Constable of Merseyside Police, offered words of support, emphasizing that Southport will forever be Elsie's home. The community came together in a powerful display of unity, showing that Elsie, along with her friends Bibi and Alice, will never be forgotten. In a moving tribute, Elsie's father, a postal worker, was honored by his colleagues as 9 red Royal Mail vans followed the hearse through Southport, each one adorned with pink ribbons. The procession passed by streets filled with well-wishers, including children blowing bubbles, parents holding their loved ones close, and members of Elsie's cheerleading group, Vortex Cheer, forming a guard of honor. Cut to footage of the church interior and the final moments of the service. As the service came to an end, mourners joined together in singing Be Bold, Be Strong, a song from Elsie's school assemblies. Her brave family wiped away tears as they left the church to the sound of one of their little girl's favorite songs, Love Story. Throughout the town, people gathered in places like the Atkinson Art Gallery, where a vigil had been held just a day after the tragic event. Floral tributes, pink balloons, and candles were placed in memory of Elsie and her friends. In the late summer sunshine, Southport came together to mourn, to celebrate, and to remember. Today, as Southport says goodbye to Elsie Dot Stancombe, the legacy of her light, her joy, and her kindness will continue to shine. Her family, her friends, and the entire community have come together to ensure that her memory will live on, forever in their hearts. Thank you for joining us in paying tribute to Elsie, a little girl who, in her short life, brought so much love into this world. We send our deepest condolences to her family and friends, and we know that her spirit will continue to inspire all those who knew her.